Riverside, California, the home of the Lancers, hosting the Redhawks. It's the 14-14 Seattle University Redhawks versus the 20-8 California Baptist Lancers. You're watching Western Athletic Conference action on ESPN. Welcome into the CBU Events Center. Delighted to have you along tonight. I'm Travis Van Nody. This is a matchup of two of the top teams in the WAC. CBU in second place at 9-4. Seattle in third place at 7-6. This could be a higher scoring game tonight as well, as it features the top two scoring teams in the WAC. As we take a look at the key numbers for tonight, the Lancers averaging a WAC best 80.4 points per game, whereas Seattle 74.6. But where these two teams very much differ is the field goal percentage. The Lancers fourth at 45%. But still should be a very good offensive game tonight. It also features the top two point producers in the WAC with Milan Aqua and Terrell Jones. Well, Milan Aqua was last year's Western Athletic Conference Newcomer of the Year. This year he was picked to be the preseason Player of the Year, right at the top of the list for potentially being the Player of the Year. Take a look at what he did in the Lancers' last game against Utah Valley. Just a special talent for CBU. But the leading scorer in the WAC this season is Terrell Brown. 20.5 points per game in 36 minutes. You look at Brown's numbers from Seattle's last game against CSU Bakersfield. 9 of 10 free throws. Very solid for Terrell Brown. Now we'll take a look at how these two compare against one another. Brown, just a shade better points per game and rebounds per game. Well, Aqua, a very good distributor of the basketball, and a shade better with the free throw percentage as well for Aqua. It was the last meeting between CBU and Seattle. The Lancers have a 2-1 edge in the short series. Last year, which was a year ago yesterday here at the Events Center, the Lancers lost to Seattle 67-65 in a close game. So the Lancers looking to take a 3-1 edge in the all-time series between the Lancers and Redhawks. A special night for California Baptist as the Lancers celebrating their seniors. It's also homecoming weekend. So it's a packed house here at the CBU Events Center. Zach Parag against Jordan Dallas on the opening tip. And it goes out of bounds. I'm so glad you're along with us tonight on ESPN Plus. California Baptist final home game of the season. Oh, it's inbounded by the Lancers. Milan Aqua. And Davis leaves for Boyd. Boyd off of the glass, no good. And a rebound at Mattia DeCampo. Oh, there's Brown, Seattle's most prolific shooter. You see the starting lineups for both teams. The shot short, rebound to Aqua. Quickly to Boyd. As the Lancers slow it down. CBU 14-5 here at home this season. Well, nice keep by Davis. And it's good. Oh, the Lancers open the scoring. Oh, Dejon Davis. Now 6 of 18 for the three-point area for the Lancers this season. DeCampo from Italy leaves it for Brown. Brown again, 36 minutes a game to lead the WAC. 20.5 points, the only player in the Western Athletic Conference to average 20 or more points. That's Seattle coming out shooting a little bit cold. Aqua guarded by Brown. Meanwhile, Seattle just 3-9 on the road. They're 10-4 at home. So they've enjoyed a really nice home court advantage. A Boyd shot rattles out. Fed quickly ahead by Morgan Means to Brown. A deep shot, no good. Seattle early on 0 for 3 from the floor. Davis leaves for Aqua. Aqua trying to draw the contact on Brown. Able to lay it in. Well, Aqua's first 2 points, 17.9 per game this season. Brown all the way across for DeCampo. Brown not only the points per game leader in the overall games, but in the WAC games as well, and he knocks it down. And finally, Seattle on the board. Well, Seattle right now is in a furious race for the second seed for the WAC tournament. Pretty much they're all must-win games for the Red Hawks the rest of the season. Aqua kicks it out to Boyd. Boyd goes to work on Means. Shot no good. And that's to Seattle. But Lance for Faithful disagrees, but Seattle inbounds. Means leaves it for Riley Grigsby. A deep shot for Dallas. No good. Rebound Davis. Davis led the WAC in rebounds last year, leading the WAC in rebounds again this year, 9.7 a game. Could be just the second player rather in WAC history to lead the conference multiple years in rebounds. Davis, short shot, and it's hooked in. A 5-point cushion for the Lancers early on. And the field goal percentage between these two teams heavily goes to the Lancers. It's rejected by Parag. Zach Parag, one of the seniors for the Lancers, rejected that shot. CBU celebrating the careers tonight of Micah Robinson along with Omar Lowe, Brandon Boyd, Zach Parag, and Dejon Davis. It's a special senior group. Dallas too strong in the rebound to Boyd. Seattle now just 1 of 7. As Boyd cuts in the lane, cross contact. Boyd the rebounds. Stolen by Means. Means quickly ahead, and it's put home by Brown. Brown all 4 points for Seattle. Boyd to Parag. Had an open shot, but he'll like to hang on to it. Give it back to Aqua. Aqua into the corner for Fair and Flavors. And Davis double teams, able to hit it. Timeout on the floor. Lancers up 5. But Trey Armstrong checks in for CBU as Seattle inbounds. So far, the WAC leader in points per game, Terrell Brown, is responsible for all 4 points for Seattle. Means leaves it for Brown. Off of the pick and roll. Means watched by Armstrong, trying to cut in. 10 seconds to shoot. Nice shot. Morgan Means 12.1 points per game this season as he averages 35 minutes. The senior guard from Compton cuts it to a 3-point deficit. Boyd to Armstrong. Davis goes to work on Rick Grigsby. Davis into the corner. Flavors had to go down to get it. The dangerous pass works out to Davis. 5 on the shot clock. Boyd for a long 2, no good. And the shot clock expires. Now they're going to give it to Boyd. Able to get it off before the clock expired. Boyd, 11.3 points per game this season and 28 third minutes. Shot is knocked down by Grigsby, sophomore from San Jose. Red Hawks continuing to keep it close against the Lancers. An offensive foul. The foul's on Parag. Well, there was the shot by Boyd. So he got 3 cracks at it. Good stick-to-itiveness by Brandon Boyd. Anand Hundal, who's in the game, is back out. Brown all the way across. DeCampo, an air ball. A rebound to Parag. Boyd trying to penetrate to Flavors. Thought about it, now takes it. It's a deep 2, but it's too strong. And a rebound to Hundal. Hundal, 6'10", Manteca, California native. Means a mid-range shot, knocks it down. A 1-point game. Means 12.1 points per game this season. Well, Means a couple of shots back-to-back. Aqua to Davis. Give him a little bit of a push by Grigsby. Davis rattles in. Dejan Davis, 11.2 points per game this season. Nice shot from the corner. Well, Bull Quo checks in for the Lancers, as well as Glenn Morrison. Well, Aqua stays out there. Aqua, Boyd, Armstrong, Morrison, and Bull Quo. Lancers have had the lead all night. Dejan Davis already with 9 points and 3 rebounds. Perfect from the floor. Brown to the side, and it's put home. Grigsby. Grigsby with 4 points. Grigsby, Means, and Brown, the only Redhawks that have scored so far. They each have 4 points. Aqua. Aqua leaves it for Armstrong. Now Boyd. Boyd gets around. Hundal. Nicely done by Brandon Boyd. A strong start tonight. And drawing the foul, Means. We'll be back in a moment as Seattle going to shoot when we come back. Welcome back to the CBU Event Center in Riverside. The California Baptist transitioning to NCAA Division I last year, so the all-time series is short between these two schools. The Lancers trying to sweep Seattle this season to take a 3-1 edge in the all-time series. Now, the Lancers lost here last year, which was a year ago yesterday. 67-65 to the Redhawks, the only loss against Seattle U. The Lancer pumping up the crowd as the Lancers have a 3-point cushion. And a strong start for California Baptist in the Division I era. 20-win club this year, 9-4 in the WAC. Meanwhile, Seattle trying to grab a hold of the number 2 seed for the WAC tournament coming up in Vegas next weekend. Well, the foul was on Brandon Boyd. First free throws of the evening, Morgan Means. He's the team leader, 88% free throw shooter. Well, Means is the best free throw shooter in the Western Athletic Conference. He misses, though. A guy that shoots 88%, just good, 1 of 2. Seattle has hit 5 of their last 6 field goals. The Lancers come up empty. Oh, Means looking for some help. Seattle 7-6. It's a tight bunch in the middle of the WAC. New Mexico State has won the regular season title. As the deep shot by Delonte Jones, no good. Everyone trying to beat New Mexico State this year, as the Aggies have won the WAC tournament now 3 years in a row, and 7 of the last 8 years. Last 2 years, it's been New Mexico State against Grand Canyon in the championship game at New Orleans Arena. Oh, what a shot. Boyd. Boyd, team high 6 points. Brown from the foul line to the corner. Shot just a bit off from Hundal. Aqua the other way. It'll be him against Brown all night. Aqua rejected by Brown to right to Quo. Quo. That's knocked out of bounds. Nicely done by Hundal. Hundal, 6'10" senior forward from Manteca. Reject Quo that time. Boyd drawing the huge contact, but still able to lay it in. He's 3 of 8 from the floor so far. Let's play to Morrison, 6'10", sophomore center. Armstrong, too short. And a foul after the shots. It's on Morrison, his first. The Lancers' third team foul. Ball inbounded by Brown. Well, Seattle has won made the WAC final once since joining the conference in 2013. Hundal able to spin around Morrison. Hundal's first points. He averages just 2.1 a game this season. Seattle in 2015 made their one and only WAC final appearance, lost to New Mexico State. Last year they were the number 6 seed, lost to Grand Canyon in the first round, 84-75. So a much better season this year for the Red Hawks, looking to go further in the WAC tournament. Seattle moving to the WAC in 2013. The WAC going to pick up 2 new teams next year, Dixie State and Tarleton State. Tough shot for Brown, but he's able to get it. A timeout called by Rick Croy. There you see Terrell Brown and what he can do. It's been a full day of Lancer athletics across the country as California Baptist baseball beat Houston Baptist over at Topman Stadium, the baseball stadium here at CBU, by an 8-2 score to win the series 2-0. They'll go for the sweep tomorrow morning against HBU. The softball team is participating at the tournament at Ole Miss, and women's basketball defeated Seattle 90-79 earlier. I hope you're enjoying your leap year day. The last time these two teams played on leap year day, have to go all the way back 12 years ago for the Lancers against longtime rival in Division II Azusa Pacific, and that was when both teams were in NAIA. The Lancers moved up to NCAA Division II in 2011. It has been 12 years since CBU has played on leap year day. Lots of stuff going on campus, of course, with homecoming as well. Flavors from deep, yes sir. Baron Flavors, 43% from deep this season. He's the best shooter from deep in the WAC. Seattle works it around the horn. Brown, watched by Armstrong. Mid-range shot no good, rebound to Aqua. 3-point game as we're just past the halfway mark of the opening half. Davis leaves it for Flavors. No good. And the ball goes to Seattle. Rick Croy saying that Aaron Nettles touched it last. They are going to give it to CBU. But the Lancers looking for the Seattle sweep today. So the Lancer women's basketball team beating Seattle in the Pacific Northwest 90-79. Flavors, watched by Nettles to Davis. Yes! Dejon Davis, now 6 of 18 this season from deep. 6-0 run for the Lancers in the last 54 seconds. This is CBU's largest lead. Seattle knocked it out of bounds, and the Lancers will inbound. And Seattle uses their first timeout. Go to Lancers, coached by Rick Croy, 7th year at the helm of CBU. Led the Lancers in the Division II days to an Elite 8 matchup, and that's always in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. But the Lancers taking that great success to NCAA Division I, and 20 victories this season, and they now hold the record for most victories in the first 2 years of the transition NCAA Division I. You see Rick Croy's career record at CBU. It's tremendous. 168-52. Was an assistant at St. Mary's before coming here to California Baptist. They have put together quite the second year in Division I. The Lancers hoping to get a tournament bid. Won't be the NCAA tournament, of course. They're ineligible, but hoping perhaps for a bid to one of the other tournaments like the Lancers had last year. So CBU is still shooting 50%, 10 of 20. But Seattle has gotten better as this half has gone along, now shooting 44.4%, 8 of 18. Well, it's actually pretty close. Means the team leader with 5 points. Meanwhile, for CBU, Dejon Davis, perfect 5 for 5 so far. 12 points so far this evening. Well, it's been a conference dominated by New Mexico State lately. 3 straight WAC championships, 7 in the last 8 years, as they are the longest serving WAC school now. Joining the Western Athletic Conference in 2005. Well, Seattle has not been whistled for a foul as of yet, as the Lancers inbounds. And they're working on a 6-0 run. And Parag draws a foul. Well, the first foul on Jordan Dallas this evening for Seattle. A graduate student from Long Beach, transfer from Weber State. Aqua, a nice spin move. Davis leads for Armstrong. Armstrong skyhooks it to Davis from deep, and it's good. Dejon Davis, not really known for shooting 3-pointers. He is hot tonight, 3 for 3 from deep. Team high 15 points. Getting it right back at Grigsby. Grigsby 6 points. For whatever reason, Dejon Davis on his senior night is feeling it from deep. Only had 5 3-point shots this season. Already has 3 tonight. Means trying to cross over on Armstrong. Puts it up short. And a rebound to Boyd. Make that Davis. Davis, yet another rebound. Already has 3 tonight. Aqua too strong. And Grigsby picks it up. Well, Grigsby, California native from San Jose, almost loses possession. An area pass for Nettles. And the rebound to Armstrong. Seattle has not hit a 3-pointer tonight, 0 for 7. One less attempt than the Lancers. Skyhook Parag, but it goes in and out. Davis on the board. Rattles in and 1. $17 points for Davis. Dejon Davis so strong. WAC leader in rebounds the last 2 years. Davis a 73% free throw shooter. Foul was on Grigsby, his first, and Seattle's second. A little bit off, you can tell, coming off the fingertips. But the Lancers' biggest lead at 9. They've led the entire half. Hundal leaves for Brown. Means couple of fake shots now, penetrates. He draws a foul. A great move there. That's Parag's second foul, but a Lancers 4th. Morgan Means back to the line. The 88% free throw shooter, best in the WAC, 1 for 2. A very surprising miss on the back end of his first 2 attempts. Just able to rattle that one in. Morrison and Reed Nottage checking for the Lancers as Davis and Parag check out. He knocks them both down this time. So Means 3 for 4. 7-point game, Boyd with the basketball. Flavors again from deep. Baron Flavors, 6 points, both of them from 3. Of course, no surprise, the best 3-point shooter in the WAC. Means a nice layup. Boyd cuts in and kicks it out to Armstrong. Hustling over Grigsby. Approaching the 5-minute mark of the opening half. Brown all the way across for Means. Catch and shoot, but too strong. And a rebound under the basket. Armstrong grabs. Armstrong's first personal, the Lancers' 5th. Armstrong called over by Rick Croy. Ball inbounded by Brown. Armstrong checks out of the ball game. Brown leaves for Means. Brown guarded by Bull Quo. With the right hand, no good. Lancers come up with it. Boyd draws contact on Hundal. Thought that a foul might have been called on Hundal earlier. He picks up his first there. The 3rd team foul. He is quite the big presence in the middle for Seattle. And on Hundal. Flavors cuts in. Just a little bit off. The rebound to the Campo. Quickly ahead Means. Means trying to get around Quo. It's kicked out to Hundal. Brown double teamed with the right hand. It's good. A little floater for Brown. He's got 8 points. 1 behind Means for the team lead. The event center quieted for the moment. Boyd to Flavors in motion. Knocked out of bounds. Ball's going to go to Seattle. We'll step aside. Lancers up 6. California Baptist up 6 late in the opening half. The Lancers last game sweeping Utah Valley with a 73-66 decision. Milan Aqua, of course, led the way. Double digits in points. Perfect from the free throw line. But the Lancers ended up having 3 players in double digits that night. As both teams have won 2 in a row coming in. The Lancers' final home game for Seattle. Our final road game of the season. Boyd to Quo. 3 seconds to shoot. Flavors quickly to Davis, but the shot clock expires. Fans, check out CBU's new online merchandise store, CBUgear.com. The online store offers a wide variety of officially licensed merchandise, ranging from t-shirts, polos, hoodies, jackets, hats, and more. CBUgear.com also carries Adidas, the official apparel provider for CBU athletics. Show your school pride by visiting CBUgear.com. Dallas. Seattle still trails by 6. Tough shot for Means, and he hits it. And very nicely done by Morgan Means. He's the first Red Hawk double digits in points with 12. 4 for 7 overall from the floor. At the Lancers, no points the last 2 minutes and 40 seconds. The Flavors can't change it. 7-0 run for the Red Hawks. Brown able to spin it home. A 1-point game. Lancers have led by as many as 10. Seattle has not had the lead. Aqua ready to check back in. Flavors to Davis. Dallas guards him. Boyd with 10 to shoot. Gets around Brown. Draws contact on the bucket and the foul. Brandon Boyd continues to have a strong game. Brandon Boyd has taken the basketball hard to the hoop a couple of times. It's actually no basket on Boyd. It was an offensive foul. We're going to wash it out on Boyd. It's the Lancers' 6th team foul. Boyd has 2. Well, that time got called for the charge. Aqua back in the game. Nottage, the 6'6" freshman guard. Davis short. A rebound to Brown. A minute and a half to play in the opening half. The basket is not going to count for the Red Hawks, but a foul on Nottage. Nottage's first personal. Terrell Brown, 3-time WAC Player of the Week this season. Member of the 1,000-point club and the favorite to take home WAC Player of the Year honors. Brown 77% from the free throw line. Trying to give Seattle their first lead here. And he drains it. Oh, it took him practically the entire half, but Seattle now on top for the first time. That's now an 11-0 run for the Red Hawks over the last 4 minutes. Aqua trying to get the Lancers the lead back. Too strong with a foul. It's on Grigsby. Grigsby's 2nd personal. And for Seattle, their 4th. He's the first Red Hawk with multiple fouls. Rick Roy, I think, wanted to call time there, but not granted it. Quo. 10 seconds to shoot. Davis again from deep. You can't explain it, but for whatever reason, Dejon Davis just feeling it from 3-point range tonight. He's now 4 for 4. Again, he's hit only 5 threes all season coming into tonight. But the Lancers will certainly take it. 20 points for Davis. Means too strong, and Aqua picks it up. Shot clock turned off. CBU is going to play the final shot here. 10 seconds left. It's Aqua against Brown. Davis is fouled. The Browns' first personal. Seattle had a foul to give there. It's actually on Hundal. But for Hundal, his second personal. And Seattle now at 5. 5 seconds to shoot. Don't necessarily have to hurry it here. 5 seconds can be a long time. A quota inbounds. Finds Aqua. He's double teamed and draws contact. Oh, Nettles picks up his first. 3.5. Flavors. Knocked out of bounds by Hundal. 2.1 to go. Credit Seattle, just not giving the Lancers many options as they inbound. Last chance for the Lancers. Flavors. Oh, just rattled out. A very exciting opening half. The Lancers get the lead back, and they're up 2. Back in a moment. A packed CBU event center tonight in Riverside, California on senior night. The Lancers leading Seattle 34-32. Skipper for Seattle, Jim Hayford. There's 30 at the helm of the Red Hawks, getting his team ready to go for an important second half for Seattle. Again, they are trying to hang on for the number 2 seed currently for the WAC tournament. With Jim Hayford, 20 total seasons as a head coach in the NCAA. Pretty decent first season for the Red Hawks as well, 18-15. Seattle this year, 14-14. Winners of 2 straight coming in. Again, just a 3-9 record away from the Pacific Northwest. I'm so glad you're along this evening on ESPN Plus. CBU looking to send off the home crowd happy for the final time this season. Now, Seattle, their ball control is absolutely terrific. Just 10.5 turnovers per game, which is first in the WAC and 9th in the nation. Only turned the ball over once in that first half. Oh, what a shot. Jordan Dallas, the Weber State transfer, a Long Beach native. Seattle back on top of the second time. Aqua quickly changes that. Milan Aqua, 5 points. So he's been a little bit quiet tonight. 2 for 5 from the floor, 1 of 3 from deep. It's been Dejon Davis's night, the senior. Could be a career night for Davis if it continues. Means Brown from deep. Another rebound, Dallas. Brown a second chance perhaps. A shot by Grigsby. No good. Seattle took it deep in the shot clock but come up empty. And while Aqua splits a couple of Red Hawks and he steps out of bounds. Seattle picks up the basketball. Dejon Davis, 20 points. His season high is 21. His career high is 26, which he picked up last year. Again, if Davis is able to keep going, it'll be a career night for him. A tough shot, but it's good from DeCampo. DeCampo, a Venice, Italy native. 6.5 points per game this season in 24 minutes. A tie basketball game once again, as there's a foul. It's on Boyd. Check that, it's on Means, beg your pardon. Means first personal. Hundal with 2. Grigsby with 2. Meanwhile, Boyd and Parag with 2 for the Lancers. Davis working on Grigsby. Well, he was triple teamed and is still able to get it to fall. Davis now a new season high 22 points. He's 4 away from a career high. Dallas fumbles the basketball. Quickly the other way, Aqua 2-on-2. And a hand check on Brown. That's Brown's first personal now. Thought a foul was called on him in the first half, but just the first on Brown. Dejon Davis, he was swarmed by Redhawks. The 6'7" senior forward able to get it to drop. Aqua to Flavors. Boy, if Aqua's able to start contributing more often, it'll be great news for the Lancers. Parag, the senior, going to work on Hundal. Turns it over to Grigsby. Grigsby a 1-on-2. It's knocked out of bounds by Davis. But Davis with a hard rejection. Picks up his first personal foul there. And luckily Grigsby's all right, crashing in to the basket. Grigsby, a 72% free throw shooter. Back to a 1-point game. Game was tied twice. There were 2 lead changes in the first half. Grigsby gets them both. Seattle's done well from the charity stripe tonight, 7 of 8. The Lancers have shot just 1 free throw the entire night. Of course, an and 1.
Gotta go now. Gotta sit down and work.
Aqua, guarded by Hundal. Boyd penetrates to Flavors. Short. Off of Davis. They're going to roll. It stays with CBU, though. But Davis continues to put his fingerprints all over this basketball game. Aqua to inbound, 20 to shoot. Boyd watched by Means. Aqua with 10. Opens up and rattles out. Rebound to Brown. Well, a good look for Aqua. Fortunately, couldn't get it to fall. Brown, 12 points, tied with Means for the team lead. Kicked out to Brown. Means with under 10 to shoot. Hundal. No, Brown getting late with the right hand short. And a foul called underneath the baskets. A holding call. It's Mattia DeCampo with the foul. His first and Seattle's third team foul. Davis checks out for the moment. In again for the Lancers, Morrison. See if Aqua can pick up the slack with Davis out of the ball game for the moment. Morrison fumbles the other way. Grigsby. Means. He runs into Morrison. Then it's picked up by Grigsby and he hits it. A fortuitous basket for Riley Grigsby. Seattle back on top. Grigsby, the third Red Hawk with double digits in points. Flavors. The Lancers just not getting the shots to fall. The Lancers upset as they thought that Morrison was fouled underneath. We'll step aside. Back in a moment on ESPN+. Well, Seattle U's been able to grasp the lead here in Riverside, 41-39. They've hit a couple of tough shots over the last couple of minutes. That was a very nice put in by DeCampo. And then an opportunistic basket by Grigsby. Able to snag the basketball away. So Seattle, this is their largest lead at 2. The Lancers have not been taking care of the basketball lately. They have 3 turnovers in the last 2:44 in the last 4 minutes. And the Lancers have a scoring drought of 2 minutes and 40 seconds. But the Lancers led for about 18 minutes in the first half. Seattle took a 1-point lead. Now their biggest lead at 41-39. CBU shooting 40%, 2 of 5 so far. Seattle U shooting 50%, 3 for 6 early on in the second half. Means. Ten to shoot for Means. Draws a foul. It's on Boyd. Well, that's Boyd's 3rd personal. He's the first player in this game to have 3 personal fouls. The Lancers with now 3 team fouls. And not the man, if you're a Lancer, you wanted the free throw line, Means. And the WAC leader in free throw percentage, 88%. Well, Means now 4 of 5. Just that one missed free throw in the first 2 that he had early on in the ball game, and now 5 of 6. And Mean 14 points. Morrison had a foul called on him right before the break. Lancers couldn't believe it. Flavors, he's landed on by Hundal. Hundal thought Flavors was going to go up. It's Hundal's 3rd personal and the 4th now for Seattle. Farron Flavors, 75% free throw shooter. Dejon Davis checks back in for CBU as Morrison's out, so just a quick breather for Dejon Davis. He's played 18 minutes, 10 seconds so far. Season high 22 points as Flavors gets them both. Aqua and Boyd have played 19 minutes, but Flavors has played 21 minutes tonight for the Lancers. Flavors 29 minutes a game. Already 21. Means thought about it. He's pushed up on by Boyd, able to kiss it off the glass. Means now 16 points. No field goals for California Baptist the last 3 minutes, 28 seconds. They've got their best player tonight with the basketball. Double team, able to hook it in. So that ends the drought, and Rick Croy calls timeout. A 2-point game here in Riverside as Seattle. An important bucket for California Baptist moments ago, ending a big drought. They're within 2 against Seattle U. There's a split of the leading scorers tonight. 2 unexpected players, Dejon Davis and Means for the Red Hawks. Davis 3 points away from a career high. Doesn't get much better than 10 of 11 from the floor overall. Davis just hit the 1,000-point mark. The Lancers' last game against Utah Valley. The senior having himself a terrific final home game. Seattle's biggest lead has been 4, just up a pair. Brown, mid-range shot, rattles out, rebound to Davis. Davis, 9 rebounds. Of course, no surprise, the WAC conference leader in rebounds the last 2 years. Aqua still with just 5 points. Area pass for Davis. Just a terrific pass by Brandon Boyd. Davis is now tied a career high with 26 points.
Inside out.
Brown feeds it quickly to DeCampo. Brown from deep, and it's good. Well, Seattle back up 3. Brown with 15 points. Shot no good, and a rebound to Means. Means, the senior from Compton. And he has had a terrific game tonight. Kicked back out for Brown. Too strong, and a rebound Davis. Boyd takes it himself hard once again, but can't get it to go. That's 3 or 4 times now that Brandon Boyd's been taking it hard to the buckets. Grigsby, watched by Flavors. The Lancers calling for a travel, but they don't get it. Brown around to Hundal. Brown with 7 to shoot. Hundal takes it. That was Dallas actually off the mark. Lancers perhaps looking to tie it up. Bull Clo and Davis. And he's fouled by Dallas. Well, foul on Dallas. That's his second. We'll be back from Riverside. Well, I'll tell you one, here in the CBU Event Center in Riverside, the WAC leading scorers, of course, tonight featuring the top 2 in Brown and Aqua. Brown with 15 tonight. And he has paced the Redhawks. Meanwhile, for Aqua, just 5 points. Brown, the only player in the WAC this season averaging more than 20 points a game. And you'd have to say he is the WAC Player of the Year with 3 Player of the Week honors so far this season. Seattle up 3. Lancers to inbound off the timeouts. Again, a foul was called on Dallas, his second, and the Lancers knock it down. Bull Quo. 1-point game once again as we're nearing the halfway mark of the second half. Means out to Hundal. Oh, Means again double teamed. Hundal. Swish. Anand Hundal. Hundal with 5 points. That's his first 3-pointer. A 4-point cushion yet again for Seattle, tying their biggest lead. Quo looking for some help, finds Davis. Well, the 2 bigs going at it, Davis and Hundal. 5 seconds to shoot. Quo takes it himself off of the glass and no good. Rebound, Hundal. The Lancers heavily out-rebounding Seattle tonight. 29 to now 19. Tough shot, but Hundal is heating up. Back-to-back threes from Hundal. Now Seattle's biggest lead at 7. Hundal, only 3 of 12 from 3-point range this season, as Aqua misses a gimme. Ball out of bounds to the Lancers. DeCampo checks back in for Seattle. A missed opportunity for Aqua moments ago. Hundal 2 from 3, so he's almost equaled his 3-point total from the season tonight. That's been an interesting note to this one. Davis and Hundal, the 2 bigs, not normally known for their 3-point shooting. but they're a combined 6 for 7 tonight. Davis and Hundal. Means turns on the Jets. Spin move on Quo. That's going to be an offensive foul. Oh, Jim Hayford can't believe it. You see the turnover margin against Seattle. They're one of the best turnover teams and preventing them in the nation, just 3 tonight. Means actually turned the ball over there, no foul. Again, just the 3rd turnover tonight for Seattle. The Lancers got to take advantage. And Seattle, in the off chance they are uncharacteristically sloppy with the basketball, Parag draws a foul. That's on Dallas. Dallas's 3rd personal for Seattle, their 6th team foul. But the Lancers in the bonus. Nope, check that there. 1 away from the bonus. Dallas just getting his hands on the arm of Parag. Parag, 85% free throw shooter. He's actually tied with Brandon Boyd for the team lead in free throw percentage, but Parag doesn't have enough free throw opportunities to qualify to be one of the WAC leaders. He's still a very good free throw shooter when he gets his chances, and he knocks down both. Parag's first 2 points tonight for the senior. A 5-point game. A turn of events the last 10 seconds or so. Delonte Jones out. 10 seconds to shoot for Nettles. Brown. Parag is right with him. Brown takes it. Air ball. The Lancers no field goals the last 2:42. They've had some significant droughts here in the second half. Parag to Boyd. Boyd, a deep 2. Brandon Boyd checks in. Now 8 points. Jones sleeves for Brown. Play whistle down. Well, the foul appears to be on Flavors. And it is. A Flavors first personal, the Lancers 4th. So once again, Davis checks out. Ball inbounded by Means. A quick throw in, and Seattle knocks it down. That was Jones. Delonte Jones, 7.3 points per game this season, and a hand check. Means picks up his 2nd personal, and the Lancers are now in the bonus. Jim Hayford, his team has a 5-point cushion, a 1-1 for Milan Aqua. Aqua, 84% free throw shooter, one of the best. Earns a 2nd one. Aqua 3 of 9 overall, 1 of 5 from deep. He hits them both. 2 key free throws for Milan Aqua, 9 points. They'll give it to Means once again. Dallas. A loose ball foul. Well, that's on Aqua. Aqua's first personal. But the Lancers 15 foul. 20 seconds to shoot. Grigsby, number 11 battle here with Quo. And a shot by Dallas, no good. Another foul called on the Lancers. Fair and Flavors picks up his second personal. Again, the Event Center doesn't agree. But a three-point game when we come back. Three-point game here in Riverside. Milan Aqua knocking down a three-pointer recently in this ball game. Just an unreal 17.9 points per game. But can distribute the basketball as well. The preseason WAC Player of the Year. Right now, you'd have to say he's number 2 to Terrell Brown for WAC Player of the Year. We're hoping for a strong end of the season, perhaps past Terrell Brown. Aqua tonight, 9 points. Knocked down a couple of free throws just before we headed to break. So there was a foul on Flavors, his second. The Lancers 16 foul, a non-shooting foul. Ball inbounded to Hundal. No good from Jones. Loose ball foul. Appears to be on Seattle. Jim Hayford now can't believe it. Well, the foul's on Grigsby. That's Grigsby's third. Grigsby, Dallas, and Hundal with 3. Meanwhile, for the Lancers, Boyd with 3. It'll be a 1-on-1 for Qual. Qual, 14 of 18 this season from the charity stripe. Qual a chance to cut it to 1 here. The Lancers led by as many as 10. About the 5-minute mark of the opening half. Seattle is led by as many as 7 here in the second half at about the 10.5-minute mark. But the Lancers doing well with the 1-and-1s. So far, they're 4 for 4 in the bonus. A 1-point game as Davis is ready to come back in. Seattle looking to push the lead before that happens. Hundal, who's been important for Seattle in this second half. Jones leaves for Means. 10 seconds. Means rattles it in. Boy, Means continues to just hit shot after shot. 18 points tonight for Morgan Means. Aqua now go to work on Brown. Wide open Qual. Yes, sir! Bull Qual, 5 points. That's his first three-pointer attempt as Means falls down. Comes right to Hundal, and he gets it right back. That's a tough break for the Lancers. Hundal now with 11 points and 3 of 5 from deep. So Hundal has tied his season total with 3 three-pointers tonight. Little floater. A rebound to Hundal. They're getting it done on both sides of the floor. Anna and Hundal. Brown slows things down. Means kicks it out to Hundal. Watched by Parag. Hundal needs some help. 8 seconds to shoot. Brown. Brown might take it himself here. He's going to have to. Out. Oh, would have counted, but hit the back iron. Oh, Boyd again cuts hard to the baskets. Aqua into the corner. Flavors. Fair and Flavors. Tie game. Well, when in doubt, give it to the WAC leader in three-point percentage. Well, Fair and Flavors, 11 points tonight. 3 for 5 from deep. And Means fouled on the shot. Brandon Boyd picks up his 4th. It's now both teams in the bonus. Morgan Means 5 of 6 from the charity stripe tonight. The Lancers led at the half 34-32. Seattle a very strong second half. Got the lead back. Armstrong checks in for the Lancers along with Davis as Parag and Boyd are out. Well, Means looking for 20 points right here. And he gets it. Aqua, a deep 2, too strong. And a rebound to DeCampo. 5 left to play. What has been an exceptional ball game tonight. Once again, Brown slows the pace. Means with 10 to shoot. Trying to drive in on Flavors. Mid-range shot rattles in. Another nice shot by Means. Seattle U calls timeout. Oh, what a game tonight for Morgan Means. 22 points. He's shooting better than 50% from the floor, 7 of 12. Has hit 1 3-pointer, and of course, the WAC leader in free throw percentage, now 7 of 8. But a strong performance tonight from Anand Hundal as well. Hundal, uncharacteristically very sharp from deep. And 3 3-pointers all season. He's hit 3 tonight. Hundal, 6'10" senior from Manteca. Trying to cap off his career with perhaps a WAC title. That's just gravy if you're Jim Hayford. Getting shots like that from your big Anand Hundal. A 4-point game once again in favor of Seattle. And the Lancers led 34-32 at the half. Uh, 27 points for CBU here in the second half, and 33 for Seattle. So the Redhawks outscoring the Lancers in the second half by 6. The Redhawks also shooting 50% overall in the second half, 11 of 22. The Lancers not far behind though, 8 of 18, 44.4%. We're in for quite the stretch run here in Riverside. Davis goes to work on Hundal. Draws a foul. Hundal can't believe it. This is bad news for Seattle. That's his 4th personal. And he did get the arm there for sure. Oh, Davis 0 for 1 from the free throw line. Normally a 73% free throw shooter. And Davis now a new career high, 27 points. So Dejon Davis, the senior, has really showed up tonight on senior night. His previous high, 26 points. As Means able to kiss it off the glass and in. That was last year against Howard on November 24th. A new career high for Dejon Davis, 27 points, 11 of 13 from the floor, 4 of 4 from 3-point range, which has really helped out. Foul on DeCampo, his 2nd personal, and the Lancers now in the double bonus. But the Lancers will shoot 2 the rest of the ball game. Aqua, 2 for 2 tonight. Normally an 85% free throw shooter. Armstrong checks out for Boyd. So Boyd in the ball game with 4 fouls. Hundal is out for Seattle with 4 fouls at the moment, but Boyd's got to be real careful. Able to hit the back end, Milan Aqua. Seattle's been deadly lately, 4 of 5 from the floor.
Stance! Stretch! Good work! Good!
Brown out to Means.
Don't get stretched out. Stay down!
Means far and away the team leader in points with 24. His shot that time no good. DeCampo thought about going from deep. 15 seconds to shoot. As Brown directs traffic. Brown draws a bit of contact on Quoll. Well played by Quoll. The rebound by Grigsby, no good. But a foul called on California Baptist. 67-63. Back in a moment. On Grand Canyon and UTRGV, 7-7, who played each other tonight in Phoenix. The Seattle trying to win out to secure the number 2 seed. And Grigsby able to knock down the free throw. Seattle in the bonus, Lancers in the double bonus. Well, the foul was called on Quo. That's his first personal. It's stretched to a 6-point ball game. The Lancers 2 more years transitioning after this season to Division I. And then they'll be playoff eligible after that. It's a 4-year transition process. Aqua drops it in. Of course, here at California Baptist, we are all excited for 3 seasons from now. The Lancers will be taking part in March Madness. A bucket and a foul by Grigsby. Flavors picks up his 3rd personal. A nice shot by Grigsby, and once again he gets to the line. But Grigsby, 4 for 4 from the charity stripe. Seattle 1 foul away from being in the double bonus. He can't complete the 3-point play. Aqua draws contact, and that's on Brown. The top 2 contenders for WAC Player of the Year meeting there. That's Brown's 2nd personal. Aqua 3 of 4 tonight from the free throw line. That was a heavy collision. Luckily, Aqua and Brown are all right. Hundal checks back in for Seattle. He's playing with 4 fouls. Boyd and Hundal both in the ball game with 4 fouls. Aqua hits them both. 5 of 6. 4-point ball game in Riverside. The Lancers' last lead was at the 17-27 mark of the second half. Going strong to the bucket, but missing Grigsby. Aqua the other way. Off the pick and roll. Milan Aqua's heating up. That's now 16 points. And they're standing in Riverside. Brown guarded by Quoll. Gets it right back. Oh, that's a clutch shot by Terrell Brown. That gives him 17. Oh, a timeout on the floor. The Lancers 5 of their last 7 from the floor. Timeout called by Seattle. For the Redhawks with one timeout to go. Milan Aqua, not the best of first halves, but boy, he has really shined in the second half. And that's easy pickings for the other WAC Player of the Year potential in Terrell Brown. A 4-point game. Lancers on a hot streak. A terrific atmosphere and crowd tonight. 5,058 tonight's paid attendance in the 5,000-seat arena. Certainly a sellout here at the CBU Event Center on senior night, on homecoming weekend. Ball inbounded by Boyd. A game summary. Dejon Davis, the senior, 1 point above his career high. And it's getting the bucket and the foul, CBU. That was a gutsy play by Brandon Boyd. 4 fouls, but took it hard to the basket. And fouling out on the other side, Hundal. So the big for Seattle is fouled out. Just such a gutsy effort tonight from Brandon Boyd. Boyd is an 85% free throw shooter, best on the Lancers, his first attempt tonight. And he's off. A very uncharacteristic missed free throw, but a foul. And now Davis is going to shoot, as the foul was on Dallas. Dallas now playing with 4 fouls. That's a bad foul to be called on Dallas if you're a Red Hawk fan. So Davis increases his career high to 28 points. Now 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Chance to tie the ball game. And he does. Everybody up here at the CBU Event Center. Hundal fouls out with 11. Means. No good. Aqua the other way is fouled by Means. Oh, a big missed shot by Seattle. 1:26 to play, 1:22 to play actually. The Lancers now with a chance to get their first lead since 2 minutes and 33 seconds gone by here in the second half. Aqua 5 of 6 from the charity stripe. And the Lancers are back on top. The foul was called on Means, his third. Another key free throw here. He knocks them both down. They're loving it here in Riverside. So Means playing with 3 fouls. Brown from deep. That's a long 2. And the ball game is tied back up. So a timeout called. 1:08 to play. Clutch shot from Brown over Aqua. So Brown now with 19 points, make it 8 of 19 from the floor. Seattle is out of timeouts. CBU with 2 at their disposal. This has just been a terrific ball game tonight. Remember, a year ago, yesterday, Seattle beat the Lancers here 67-65. So both matchups between these two schools in Riverside have been extremely close. (75-75). Lancers to inbound. Dallas and Boyd with 4. Boyd in the game. Dallas is in the game as well, so both players on the floor with 4 fouls. Aqua looking for some help. Aqua cuts in with 10 seconds. No good. Tie up. The possession arrow goes CBU's way, and the Lancers call timeouts. Jim Hayford can't believe it. Aqua, tough shots. And that was Brown and Aqua once again meeting up. Again, a tie-up possession arrow to California Baptist. 46 seconds to play, 20 seconds on the shot clock for the Lancers. This electric atmosphere at the CBU Event Center. This is the 3rd year the Event Center has been open. The final year in Division II. The Lancers hosted the Pac West tournament here. And now the 3rd year, this gorgeous 5,000-seat facility. They have packed it to the brim. What is Rick Croy going to draw up here for CBU? In Seattle, led by as many as 7 in the second half. So it's been a back and forth ball game really for a majority of this second half. Brandon Boyd going to stay in the ball game. It's going to be Aqua, Boyd, Flavors, Quoll, and Davis. For Seattle, DeCampo out with Means, Brown, Dallas who's playing with 4 fouls, and Grigsby is their 5th member. Play to Aqua. Aqua, a very tough shot. Trying to send it off a Red Hawk. They may check on this. Yeah, they're going to check on the replay. Aqua tried to play it off. That Red Hawk that was actually out of bounds. It's our first official review this evening. The team behind the team is the Lancer Athletics Association. The LAA is comprised of alumni, family, and friends of CBU Athletics, providing financial support for 21 varsity programs and over 400 student athletes. Become a member today by visiting cbulancers.com/donate. The 3-man officiating crew: Juan Corral, Ron Brokenbra, and Doug Sturdivin. Gonna check on that play moments ago. And Milan Aqua tried to throw it off a Red Hawk that was out of bounds. And it goes the Red Hawks' way. .41.2 to play. Aqua trying to cut in double teams. Tried to play it off of Brown, but he missed him. That was a very cerebral play by Milan Aqua, but Brown well out of bounds. Means with the basketball. Ten-second difference, game clock to shot clock. Brown, watched by Aqua. It's been that way all night. And Brown gets it to go. Brown, 21 points. Shot clock turned off, 10 seconds to play. Aqua to Davis. Davis! Short! But a foul. Dallas fouls out. 2.4 to go. Davis taking it hard to the basket. And it was an over-the-top foul by Jordan Dallas, the second Red Hawk to foul out tonight. Davis has been the Lancers' best player. He's 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Absolutely has to make both. Davis now a career-high 30 points. But this is a must free throw with 2.4 to play. He ties up the game. Timeout called by Rick Croy, the Lancers last. 77-77. Dejon Davis now 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Brown hitting that clutch shot moments ago. Dejon Davis 2 even more clutch free throws. 2.4 to play. Of course, both teams in the double bonus, so the Lancers aren't going to want to foul. It was a 2-point game here last year. Lancers trying to sweep Seattle and earn their 10th victory in conference. It's just too bad the Lancers are not playoff eligible. Inbounded by DeCampo. Brown. That's off. So we're going to overtime tonight. A very fitting end to what has been a terrific ball game. Back in a moment in Riverside. Regulation not enough tonight for California Baptist and Seattle University. We've got overtime in Riverside. The Lancers 1-0 in overtime this season, and for Seattle, this is the first time they have gone past regulation. But the Lancers beating Central Arkansas here. That was a tournament that the Lancers hosted in November. 104-98. The Lancers winners that night. A CBU shooting 44.6% overall. Seattle just a bit better at 48.3%. The tip, Davis against Grigsby. Remember, 2 Redhawks have fouled out. Dallas and a very key player tonight, Hundal. It's saved by Jones. But the Lancers, Boyd, 4 fouls. He's out on the floor. Nobody else for Seattle with 4 fouls at the moment. Brown. Long 2, no good. Rebound to Campo. Brown cuts in. Gets the bucket and the foul. Davis picks up his 2nd personal. What a drive by Terrell Brown. Split a couple of Lancers. Davis got him on the hands. Brown tonight 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Completes the 3-point play. Aqua starts things out for CBU. Davis backs in on Means. It's an offensive foul. Back-to-back fouls on Davis. That's his 3rd personal. Just too strong that time, Dejon Davis. Brown leads for Means. He's been Seattle's best shooter tonight, Means. With Jones rattles out. Another rebound by DeCampo. 2 offensive rebounds for DeCampo in overtime. Means out to Brown. 10 to shoot. Brown met step for step by Boyd, and the shot's off. Rebound Davis. Davis, 15 rebounds tonight. Aqua hard of the bucket. Aqua, 20 points. Means back the other way. All the way out. Means from the corner, thought about it. Gives to Brown. Brown with under 10 to shoot. Brown gets the bucket and the foul once again. Aqua's second personal. 2 and 1s for Seattle here in overtime. Brown at 26 points, perfect 3 for 3 from the free throw line. And he stays perfect. 4-point cushion for the Redhawks. Boyd to Aqua, deep 3. Yes, sir! Milan Aqua straight away from deep. CBU calls timeouts. We'll come back to Riverside in a moment. Oh, it's been the top 2 point producers in the WAC leading the way in overtime. Terrell Brown, back-to-back and 1s on 2 pretty tough shots. Not to be outdone, Milan Aqua, a deep 3. Gets the Lancers back in the game here in overtime, a 1-point game. But the Lancers already 33 wins the first 2 years in Division I, which is an NCAA record. Looking for win number 34 tonight. Overall the last 2 years, their 21st win this year, and their 10th in conference. Meanwhile, Seattle, they got to win tonight if they want the number 2 seed. Got to keep their distance. Shot too strong by Grigsby. And the ball stays with the Redhawks. Seattle just a half game lead over UTRGV and Grand Canyon, who are 7-7. The 1 timeout available to Seattle. The Lancers out of timeouts. 20 seconds to shoot. Means back out to Grigsby. And Brown's been their go-to player all year. Looking for his 3rd chance to get a bucket. Three seconds to shoot. And the shot too strong. There was a foul underneath, taking out a couple of Lancers. So Jones from deep, no good. Flavors all right. Boyd, however, is still kind of shaking it off. Well, the foul on DeCampo, his 3rd personal. A dangerous play, and luckily Flavors and Boyd are all right. Boyd 0 for 1 tonight from the free throw line. But again, Boyd is the best free throw shooter in WAC games this season. Means the best free throw shooter overall, but nobody better in conference games only than Brandon Boyd. He knocks down both. The Lancers on top in overtime for the first time. Everybody once again standing at the event center. Big rebound is collected by Boyd. But Boyd has played several minutes with 4 fouls. Has made a big impact in this ball game. Lancers going to take their time on the 1-point cushion. Aqua trying to get around Means. Malone Aqua, mid-range shot. And now Seattle's pretty much have to come up with a bucket here. Brown quickly gets it back. And a timeout called by Seattle. So neither team with a timeout. Another clutch shot there by Terrell Brown. It's been an absolute joy to watch him tonight. California Baptist looking for 3 wins in a row. And their 15th year at home as well. A Milan Aqua, the mid-range shots. Followed up by his contemporary, Terrell Brown, going hard to the bucket. It's been the Aqua and Brown show here in overtime, and why wouldn't it be? A Brown 29 points, Aqua all of a sudden with 25. Oh, Aqua 8 of 18 overall. A big possession here for California Baptist. Aqua, Boyd, Davis, Flavors, and Quall for the Lancers. So Aqua gets going with 11 to shoot. Means some hard defense. The shot clock expires, no basket. Rick Croy is calling for a review. It was a close play. Aqua once again going hard to the bucket. Tough to tell. Once again, they'll take a look at it. Second review this evening. Corral, Brokenborough, and Sturdivant. We had a key review late in regulation. Ball out of bounds went Seattle's way. This would be just an absolutely huge call. So Davis, it's close for sure. Well, they're taking their time on this review. This could mean the ball game really right here. Lancers go up by 3. Still time for Seattle, of course, but would make it difficult for the Red Hawks. The Lancers led 34-32 at the half. Seattle outscoring the Lancers 45-43 in the second half, with 77 all. Heading to overtime, the Lancers being outscored in OT so far, 6-5. But CBU with the 1-point cushion. So again, Aqua missed the rim. Off of the fingertips of Grigsby right to Davis. And did he get the shot off in time? Oh, basketball goes the Red Hawks' way. A tough break for the Lancers. Aqua, the turnover, officially. Now Seattle U. Chance to get the lead back. Brown. And Grigsby gives it to Jones. Brown with 10 to shoot. About a 10-second difference. Rattles in. Shot clock turned off. But a Lancer's going to play for the last shot here. Who's going to get it? Aqua with the basketball. Three seconds, Aqua. Yes! Brown then, it's no good, and the Lancers win. Milan Aqua, who else? A deep two, nothing but nets. And then Terrell Brown had a chance. His buzzer beater no good, and California Baptist wins its 10th game in the Western Athletic Conference, 88-87. Well, what a series between these two teams. The Lancers sweep the Red Hawks, now 3 of 4 in the all-time series. It was a back-and-forth ball game all night. But the preseason player of the year, making his case to be the player of the year, Milan Aqua. Aqua finishes with 27 points after he had 5 through a significant portion of this ball game. But his 9th bucket, the most important. Well, what a way to finish off senior night and homecoming weekend here at California Baptist. Some highlights for Milan Aqua this evening. A credit to Terrell Brown as well, who could be very well the WAC player of the year. He chipped in with 31 points. I hope you enjoyed it on ESPN+. Final score, California Baptist 88, Seattle 87. As we say good nights from Riverside, California, the CBU Event Center. The Lancers take it by 1. The CBU heads out on the road after this as they sleep Seattle U this evening. Milan Aqua, a last-second shot, puts the Lancers up 1 for good. Good night.